The whispering willow tree. In the middle of a quiet meadow where butterflies danced and the breeze hummed lullabies, there stood a very old tree. It was tall, wide, and covered in silky green leaves that shimmered like starlight. Everyone called it the whispering willow. There was a little girl named Emmi who lived nearby. Emmi was gentle and thoughtful. She didn't speak much, but she always listened to the birds, to the wind, and most of all, to the tree. Each afternoon, she would sit beneath the willow with her favourite blanket and her little stuffed rabbit, Pom Pom. "Hello, Willow, I'm here," Emmi said softly, and though the tree didn't speak the way people do, its leaves rustled in reply, a soft rustle like a hush of ancient stories. Emmi believed that if you listened closely, very closely, you could hear the willow whisper back, not in words, but in memories. One day, as the wind brushed through the branches, Emmi heard something new, a soft sound like a sigh from long ago. "Once a boy sat here just like you," the tree whispered to Emmi. Emmi blinked. Was that the tree? She leaned closer. The willow began to tell a story, not with a voice but with feelings that danced in the air. A boy long ago had sat beneath the tree. He was sad and scared to tell anyone, so the willow listened. Day by day, the boy felt lighter. The more he shared, the more the willow whispered comfort in return. That night, Emmi returned again, and this time she whispered her own worries to the willow. "I miss my Nana. I feel like everyone's too busy. Even Mama doesn't smile as much anymore." The branches swayed gently. As days turned into weeks, Emmi brought other children to the willow. Children with busy parents. Children with big feelings. Children who just needed a place to rest. And the willow listened to them all. One night, Emmi looked up and gasped. Every tree in the meadow had begun to softly glow. The willow had shared its magic. Years passed. Emmi grew taller. Her voice grew stronger. But she always returned to the willow to listen, and when people needed someone to talk to, she sat with them beneath its branches and reminded them, "You don't have to say everything, just sit and listen." Sometimes, when the world is loud, all we need is a quiet tree and someone who listens. Good night, little listener. The willow is waiting for you.